So this is one of the sneaky ways you can practice door behavior. You walk away from the door, and then you knock on something wooden. Oh. And when your dogs are too smart for that, you walk to the door anyway, and you get at least Hazel coming to check out what's going on. Oh, here comes Doc, here comes Kittle. So before I open it, that is a big stretched doodle bug. Everybody sit. Good. Hazel, sit. Good girl. Kittle, come on. There you go. Sit. Good job. Stay. And I'm going to practice opening the door. Doc, sit. Stay. Ah. Doc normally gets to walk out the door with me. Lily, sit. Good Doc. Lily, sit. Kittle, sit. Everybody stay. Kittle, sit. Good, everybody stay. What good dogs! Okay, yay! Now normally, if I had said stay, and I said what good dogs, and they got up, I would make them go back to their stay. But when it comes to the door, I'd rather they like, yay, we're getting up and we're so happy to see whoever's there. I want that burst of happiness. Now clearly they are way too good at this. So, the next thing I'm going to do after I pick up some of these bits of, what is this, bark and wood chips off my carpet. Oh, here's a toy fuzzy, that's awesome. I want to give them a few seconds to not be thinking about it anymore. And then I'm going to walk out the door, close it, I'm going to knock on it. And then I'm going to come in and ask them all to sit and stay. Do. Good dogs. Sit. Stay. I'm going to pretend to answer it again. Hi. Doc. Sit. Sit. Thank you. It's hard so you get sound. Stay. Is there anybody out there? There's nobody out there. Good dogs! Yay! Oh, get down. Get down. Now, obviously, this is not the same excitement you're going to get when you open the door and there's actually a stranger there. That's okay. What we're doing is setting the habit. Can you see these guys in this video? What we're doing is setting the habit of when we hear things at the door and the door opens and people are coming through, we sit and we stay. So that when somebody does come to the door, they have the habit set. Now, I've already been working with these guys when somebody comes to the door, but it's the same thing, and they're actually doing pretty well at it. They need about as much time as they did just now, and not a lot more. Now, you'll notice that I corrected Doc, and once I corrected Kittle. The rest of the time, I would tell them to sit and stay, they would get up, and I would go, and I would repeat it, sit and stay. The reason I corrected Doc is because I had to repeat it a bunch of times. So I think once I hit like 3 or 4 times, I'd have to go back and watch. I hissed, and I reached out, and I poked him in the chest, poke, 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 and then I told him to sit and stay. When I did that, both Hazel and Kittle jumped up. In one case, I think it was because he was running into them. They had to move. In another case, this last time I did it, they did it because they were like, oh, are we going to get in trouble too? This is the interesting thing with dogs, is that they learn from each other. So if they see that he's getting in trouble for it, they also go, oh, we had better behave better, because that's what happens. So the one time I did do it to Kittle, I did it very lightly. I think it was Kittle, maybe it was Hazel. And again, I didn't do it until after I had already told them several times, you need to sit and stay, and they had broken several times. So I'm giving them multiple chances because they're being calm, they're trying, and I don't see any reason to tell them they're doing it wrong when they're still, they're learning it, and it's hard. They're used to being able, you open the door, and the minimum you get up to see what's there. Most of the time you get to go out and deal with whatever's there. I'm not practicing this on leash, because the second I clip leashes on them and they pull, it actually increases the aggression level. So what I want is to be able to get in front of them and either command, sit, good job, stay, or push them back, which is more like what a dog would do. A dog would body block to say, hey, I don't like what you're doing. They wouldn't grab and pull. So grabbing and pulling triggers the instinct of, I will pull back and fight this. Standing in front and pushing back, or poking, or body blocking, or squirting, or treating, whatever it is you're going to do. If you do it from in front of them and push back, that's more natural what dogs do. And so they understand it a lot faster, and you don't get that instinct of fight. Right? Awesome.